Okay. You know what? Actually, before anything, I want to make the post on good old Twitter before I do anything else. Post. Go. Okay. A5. Idle. Did this one on stream. Hashtag my Minktober. Oh, I just realized. Haha, I made a mistake with the export. I gotta open the file again. Yeah, I exported the entire thing instead of just the part that was tagged. Silly me. All right. There we go. Export. And done. All right. It has been posted on the Twitter. I'll show it to other people later. I don't need to rush it right now. Great. Fine, that's fine. Okay. Where's my controller? There it is. All right. Let's say let me hate myself a little bit now. So I really do not want anything to do with this boss at all. I hate it. And I have no resources whatsoever. So as much as I hate having to do it, because I have to travel back, I will leave. Go to the bell area and just kill the one enemy that's there. For I think being extremely honest, probably the next 30 minutes. I need a lot of money. And oh, I just realized I completely missed the question. Oh, I'm so sorry. Wait. My apologies to you, Shock. I completely missed that question. Yeah, I've been doing. I don't even know if you're still here. I've been doing pixel art for 2.5 years. I think 2.5 years. I started at a September. I have like my first creation still on this computer. Actually, let me. I'm basically. I'm probably sure the person that asked is not here. But let me see. My first creation was on May 13, 2023. That was the day I was gifted the Asprite program through Steam, and that was my first creation. So from May to now, and I didn't get serious until I think September of that year, because I did like one or two and then I didn't do anything for a couple months, and I started really like getting into it. But if I have to take into account that it was May, it's been 2 years and 5 months. I've been doing pixel art for 2 years, 5 months. If I go off of September, which is when I really got into it, then I have been doing it for 2 years. So, a very late answer. My apologies for that one because I didn't see the question. But yeah. Alright. Can you get me out of here? Oh, I have to run. I can't even take the shortcut home. Yeah, I might actually have to run all the way back. That sucks. I can't believe it's only been a little bit over 2 years. I feel like at this point I've been doing it for longer. Like I started not knowing a single thing. That's cool. I like my progress in 2 years. Oh, I hate this. Yep. All right. Why can't you just let me teleport out of here? Why do I actually have to? Oh, what a waste of time. I have to. I missed the teleport from the first game. What a convenient thing. Wait, what? Shut up. me out of here.
Yanara.
Is all steel, so they won't be able to pop, right? Oh, they can. All right, let's go. Hello, Bellbeast. To the Grand Bellway I go. So, doing the math, I'm just gonna use Reaper as I did last time because it's the one I'm most confident with in terms of fighting styles. But I will only use one tool. And it'll be the flies. So I can have a total of 7 flies. And if I do the trick of just summoning before going anywhere and just sitting down, it's technically 11. But I can get through the first fight without them. It'll just be annoying. It's really the second fight I want them for. It's just a frustrating fight. Like, the people that were here know. Like, it's very, very frustrating. It's cute. Sorry. I need money. So I don't need that. Get a magnet. That. I got my little fly brethren. I got 2. But math-wise, every time I kill one of these, I get 55 rosaries. And that's a bundle per kill, so I'm just gonna need a lot because that last fight's gonna keep kicking my ass until I beat it. So, do I have the I don't. I should put it on, actually. It won't get me a lot more, but just a little bit of shards to save me the grief will be nice. I guess I won't even bother using my flies to speed up the grind. I'll just build up shards from that too. That's just a smarter play. I wish these guys dropped more. If I could just get more from these guys, oh man, I would be so stoked. So, okay, I get 5 per kill, so every 2 kills I get a fly. Yes, I am. I mean, not the rosaries. I need shards. I just equipped the shard pendant, but it doesn't. They don't drop a lot of shards. They just drop a lot of money. So every time I kill them is enough for 1 shard bundle from one of the sellers, which is basically what I'm trying to grind for at this point. And whenever they get taken over by the damn thread, it takes longer to kill. It's fine. It's fine. I also have to just avoid getting hit like a dumbass, but it is what it is. Honestly, using the flies would speed this up. Oh, right. You're so correct. You are so right, Raph. let me let me change the stream title too, actually. Hee I totally knew. I was just testing you guys. Raph passes, everybody else fails. That's how it works, I swear. I wish I could still just fight the 3 without having to sit down. Cool. Oh, right, and the chat is on the other. I'll leave it there, whatever. I'm too lazy. Oh. My armada of flies. We shall swarm. It's just so cost effective. I just end up, I have 4. I started with 1. And I'll just have enough to summon more. Or at least keep up the 4. Yeah, these are all dead. There's no... I love my little fly buddies. I have enough for 13 bundles. I still need more. I need as much as possible. Because I don't want to have to come back up. If it actually gets to the point where I'm just gonna run out, I will save scum by closing the game and not letting anything save and just regaining whatever I lost. Because I refuse, man. Traveling back to just make money to buy resources that will only last me a couple seconds if I'm not careful is sad. It's really sad. I'm so glad these flies last so long, man. I've already made enough shards to replace 2. Honestly, if they refresh every time I sit down, I don't know. I don't think they do. But if they refresh every time I sit down, damn. Because I feel like they should have run out already at this point. Because usually they do. I think that might actually be the case, though. Which, if that's the case, then that's really cool. I don't have to keep summoning them. Because when it was the 3 dudes in the passageway, they would run out by the 3rd guy. Oh, yeah. One more kill, I'll have enough to buy 20 bundles. And depending on how a fight goes, it would cost me about 2 bundles. So 20 bundles would be enough for 10 tries if I use all of it. So I need a little bit more. Oh, I thought I parried in time. What the hell? Ooh. I think I want at least 30 bundles before I do anything. So I need to get to 1,500. Where you can transform. Fuck on my face. Alright. Well, I got a full stack of my flies. So that's good. Let me back up here. Do I have anything else I need to do? Not really. Dang it. Keep not parrying in time. You have a memory lock. I know I'm missing crests I haven't found. Wait, what's this? Final audience. Second Sentinel. Attend the Sentinel's request. Hunter in red. Meet in high halls. Number of his fellows. Thinking about it. Nope, all these are unlocked. Oh. I might do this real quick, actually. Here we go. 1,500. That is enough for 30 bundles. If I don't go with the tactic of summoning 4 before the fight, that is 1 bundle per attempt, which is 7 flies. Now I'm gonna follow. good binder. All right, let's see what this is about, shall we? Oh, they lost their poison. Wait, Prince? You so just done my wish granted before I arrived. Once pair the dance the chamber is clear to the fog. How closely they mimicked your shell. Was it you who provided their inspiration? Had I, warrior, for this place my heart holds only loathing. The dancers, they were the last free act of my partner. Always hopeful, always naive. His hold he gave, in desperate trade to see our own caves left safe. His shell and soul became the mold. So long I dared not visit, even as our lands fell to thread and ruin. Instead, I wasted a coward cage, too weak to witness his grace, bound in parody so cruel.
That's fine.
Take some solace, Tullbug. His soul is now free from the shell of iron, and the fate that befell your lands, the citadel too, has been claimed by. Aye, slim consolation, warrior. Now that everything I loved is lost. Shame. I'm gonna sit before I do anything. So, where's my compass? I don't really need the magnet. What's that? Oh, okay. Aaron. This is open. Isn't it? I'm here, Gilded One. I thought I was answering your summons as a friend, or at least an ally, but now that we stand together in this place, I can sense your intent. You mean to raise your blade against me? Am I your enemy then? Defense of the sacred citadel, and the voices that fill it, is the eternal duty of the sentinels. Divination is the necessary fate of all those enthralled by the whispering silk. You will leave me haunted, a slave to the pill's threads? I think you are more perceptive than that. My silk is my own, as is my will. Unsure as the sentinel, both haunted and innocent, you seem with regret. The sentinel must test the strength of your will. All right. By the purity of your will, the clarity of your intent, you are innocent of the silken curse. Felled has the sentinel, your judgment will accept. Is this truly failure, Gilded One? You meant to cheat me and have done so. I would expect nothing less of a true guardian. The matter is resolved, there is no need for death. Stand and let us part as friends. Okay. I sent the token of the Sentinel's order. As friends, let us part. Reserve bind. Ornate artifact of the Citadel used to hold a bind's worth of silk. Used when healing is needed and one's natural resources run low. Will be restored when resting at a... Ooh. Oh, take it easy, Derp. Have a good night. And I'll catch you around, man. Cheers. So this is like the thing from the first game, except it's a badge now. So if I equip this, every time I sit down on a bench, I'll have one heal. Guaranteed always. That's cool, but I don't really need it. Like, I for sure have no real need. Wait. Why is that empty? I was told that I missed something in Biohaven for unlocking a crest. I kind of just want to be done with it. And I can do that stuff on the side. I don't need to like do it on stream. It's easier on me. I wonder if I have enough to like talk to Eve or Eva and just power up. Hello, little ones. Take me to Belhart. Alright, time to just buy a ton. I wish I could just buy in multiples. Hello. Hi. Welcome in. Oh, thank you for the follow. Risk it for the biscuit. How you doing? I am just mass purchasing tools for the final fight. There's a maximum? I can only have a maximum of 20? I didn't know there was a maximum. Oh, that's so fucked. What do you mean there's a maximum? Well, I have the cash, but I don't want to have to come back, so I don't know what to do now. What is this? Damn. I can't believe there's a maximum cap of the bundles. You know what? I could just do this, actually. It's not like I lose them. There we go. I'm smart. I know what I'm doing. I guess I could, this being the case, fill out other tools I like. I like text and I like this. Take this off. Punch cutter is nice. Nice. I'll leave mine to go with one tool at a time, so. I have enough for 6 more bundles. So, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. I am as ready as I'm gonna be. I feel. Ooh, that's not. And there we go. Now I have max bundles. I almost have max shards. So I am very, very much ready. Now it's gonna be the annoying trek of going back down here. Oy. Hello, Bill. Buckets. Let me switch my badge stuff for travel purposes. I can get there faster. Actually, there's not really much to change. Everything's already pretty optimally set for me to just get around. Oh, get to it. Right, I need to kill these things. Woohoo! That was close. Easy. Man. I feel like I should make a quick thing of D subs just for concentration purposes. I might do that before I actually get into the fight itself. Alright. Sit down and let us go. I'm off to the finish because I eat meat to finish. I'm not that old, I swear. What would be faster, going up or? I think the way up here is faster because I just avoid a lot of the fights. Anything? Oh my! You know what? I don't need to deal with you. Bye. All right, almost back. All right. So, take that off. Take that off. I don't really particularly need it. Put that. I don't really have anything else that would help me. So, I guess I'll put that. Sure. I'm gonna keep the multi-bonder, the injector band, because it makes it easier. I'll just keep everything else as is. I don't really need to change anything. I'll keep the parry, even though I don't really plan on using it. It's just in case thing. Okay. This is the only time I'll do it, of just getting the 4 out and going down. Alright, let's do this. How much am I gonna hit myself? Let's find out. Do the flies come with me? They don't, so it is a waste of time to do that. Yep. I figured. Starting over, I need to like warm up. This is why I don't bother using the tools in the first go. I'm sad it doesn't bring the flies with me, but that's fine, I guess. I just have to work with what I got. Ow. You little bitch. Dang, okay. Okay, so I know what I said, but I kind of want to make use of the tax. Because at the very least, I'll be able to go through the first side. Like, it goes on for so long, I'll eventually just fuck up. I'll just use them one at a time so I don't, like, spam them. All right, 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 all right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 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 okay. Believe in me. Ooh, this is scary. No fucking way, man. Oh, you stinky. You stink. You're awful. How is that fair? How's that fair? God damn. But I got there pretty fast. That it sucks. But whatever. I got there. I got there fast. What can I do? Pax is not a bad choice, but like when she starts making those puddles, it just destroys them. So I think I'd rather go with something else, but I don't have poison, so it won't have as much lethality. I could go Sting Shard, but no, I'll stay with the same stuff. I have to be like more aggressive with the parries, for sure though. Alright, bitch. Ah! Dang. God damn. All right. You actually have to take. Dude. Well, that was the worst fucking anything, really. Damn. You know what? The stink traps will be great for when she goes into the air and starts doing the little dumb bombs. We can just throw it at her. This is so unfair, man. All right. Okay. 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 I'm not super well off, but better than nothing. No way! What the hell, man? Dude! Okay. Sting Shard's not that fantastic. It's not really anything else to use. This is the thing. I'll stick with it. Dang, I was making it pretty far there. Oh, that was a waste. Oh my god! Yes! Yes! Yes, please tell me that's it. Please tell me that's it. Please tell me that's it. I don't want to fight anymore. Please, I don't want to fight anymore. Please. No. Oh, fucking Christ, thank you. The knight? My boy! What the fuck? My boy gives a fuck. My boy gives a fuck. Holy shit. Look, I'm happy now. Oh my god. Finally. I'm finally done. It's over. I'm free. Okay. I ended up finishing that much sooner than I expected. I was under 2 hours. I mean, there's other stuff around the map. I guess I could just run around for a little bit and give my thoughts about how I feel about the game at the end of all of it. If that's okay with you guys. Hmm. Through the darkness and dangers you persevered. Thank you for exploring the world of Hollow Knight Silksong. Let's meet again on the road ahead. Jerry. And that's my completion. 81%. 48 hours. I'm just gonna call it 48 hours. I'm rounding it out. I want to screenshot this for myself, actually. I'm still missing stuff, but I'm not super concerned. Like, I know I'm missing the other crests and stuff, but I was gonna do that screen. Oh, look at that. It's Hornet's Needle and Lace. So complete the game in under 5 hours. Fuck that. I'm not doing that. Finish the game Steel Souls. Finish the game. Achieve 100% completion and finish the game in Steel Soul. Haha, nope. Beat loss. Learn the city. So a lot of these aren't lighting up for obvious reasons, but I did all these. But if I want to explore, I need to go back. Might as well, since I'm gonna have to do it anyways. So, while I trek back, I will give my thoughts. Because, now I'm rested. I finished it in less time than I was expecting to. And, yeah. I'm still missing stuff that I haven't finished, but again, I've repeated myself. I'm gonna just take my time, do that off stream. Because I want to play other stuff now. I think me playing this for like almost a month now is more than enough. So, how do I feel about the game? Hold on. I guess. Yeah, no, I don't even want to be here. Talking about this. I want to be in a calm spot. I don't want to be here. This place sucks. Dude, Cowie, I'm not playing Digimon. My next long game. I already mentioned this like a couple streams ago. I'm changing my format. I will play short games on any other day, but on Sundays will be like when I play a long game, because like I'm dedicating much more hours to it. Unless I have other plans that prevent me from doing that. But as for next long game, I am gonna play Mega Man Legends. I actually don't think it's a long game, so to speak, but I don't remember how long it is, and I have not played that game in a literal more than a decade. But I want to play it. For the shorter games, I have a lot of stuff to play. Anyways. I just want to make it to the home. I'm gonna go to Belhart. Built. So it's kind of interesting with the true ending, by the way, because Hornet's fine based on that, and now accompanied by her. So that's interesting. Oh right, this is the thing. Holy moly! I really wish I would have I could have gotten that earlier. Holy crap, that's a lot of money and shards. That's crazy. Okay, so I'm just gonna let her sit here and talk. Let her rest. She's had her adventure. All right. So to talk about the game, I don't love it. I have to just rip Band-Aid, say it off. I don't love it. I like it. I'm glad the game finally came out after 7 years. I don't love it. There is so many things throughout the game that I have an issue with that ultimately takes fun out of it for me. And I hate to have to say it like that, but it really tested my patience at times. So I want to start first by saying the OST for this game, phenomenal. Easily carried the game. The visuals, phenomenal. Everything looked pretty and really good. I cannot knock them on that. They've done fantastic on those two fronts. When now with the gameplay, maybe it's me. Maybe I have rose tinted glasses, but I 100% think I preferred the simplicity of the combat for the first one over this one. Let me explain. The crest system, at first I thought, oh, that's pretty cool. That's a nice little gimmick to have. So I can now change my playstyle and to suit my needs. And you know, at first, that is a very nice thought. That's a very like, oh, that's cool thought, right? But then it gets to a point, and I don't have all the crests. I'm missing. I think 2 or 1. Probably 2. But Of the ones I have now, which is Hunter, Wanderer, Reaper, Beast, and Architect, I'm only using 2. Again, it goes into the idea of you use what suits you. But I kind of dislike that they're just not fun. Like, because when you play a game that gives you alternate styles of fighting, it's kind of a deeper fighting style type of game. It's something like when I was playing Shinobi. Like, you have full-on combos. It's not that, though. It's typical just you attack one direction, you aim it, and you hit things. What really changes is how fast is it and the reach. Hunter is normal, Reaper has longer reach but it's slower, Wanderer is shorter but it hits faster, Beast is on the kind of the normal range with Hunter, but it has a little bit of a wider arc, and Architect is stabby. What I'm missing with the other ones, I don't know. But you might think there's a lot of difference to them, but really the only ones that are different are the ones that are faster and slower. Otherwise, they're not that crazy different. What really is different is the specialties. So Hunter, the more you attack without getting hit, you'll unlock his damage buff, you can do more damage. Right? Cool. Wanderer has random crits. You can randomly crit with any of your hits. Reaper has the Silk Bind that, when you activate it, anyone you hit drops extra silk. Very, very useful. That's why I ended up liking Reaper a lot. Beast has Lifesteal. You activate that one, you hit a couple times, and every hit is a life healed. Which can really go, like, it can be easily the best healing in the game, if you don't get hit, of course. And Architect's thing is you can bind to restore tools, which is very useful. The other ones, I don't know. But it feels kind of convoluted, and I think ultimately what makes me not like the other ones is very simple. I don't like the down attacks. Hunters is a diagonal. Architects is a diagonal. Beast is not even diagonal. Beast is a lunge that makes you like go forward and down. And I wanted to try out Beast, but like the down attacks, which I use a lot, in a game where you have to do a lot of precision jumps with the down attack, I did not like that. That wasn't fun. But at the end, you have your style. I stick with Reaper the whole way through because I liked taking the fight slower, having reach, and the resource management of being able to get back silk. That helps. That was very helpful. Now is the part where I really disliked the game. The tools. The tool system, at first, I was pretty hyped with it. I think, oh man, I could just have different tools. I could swap it out. That's really cool. It's my alternative to the spells from Hollow Knight 1. Because, like, the first one, you have the spell for shooting, you have the dive, you have the upwards explosion. Right? Those are like your go-tos. You can't really change them. You can upgrade them because you get the normal one and then you get like the abyss ones. And now here, because of the fact that you have multiple tools, you can manage it, you can switch it around, you can see how you want to use them. Depending on the crest, because you can have more than one. Ultimately, what kills it for me, you guys saw. It's the fact that I have to grind to get resources to be able to use it. Because unlike losing your money currency, you will never lose your shard currency. The thing with the shards is when you start off, it's not that expensive because you don't have that many tools. It's just a little bit. You always have abundance. At the end, I don't even have maxed out pouch. I'm missing one more pouch upgrade to max out the room, like how much I can carry with me at one go. Like I'd be able to carry 8 beetles or 8 flies instead of 7. But every one of them costs 10 shards. So it becomes extremely expensive to be able to use these tools. As you saw, every time I was dying and after using up my entire beetles or flies, whatever, it would cost me 70 shards for that because it's 10 per, and whatever else was for the other tools. So I was losing more than 100 shards every time. Keep in mind that a bundle, which is 80 shards, cost me 50 rosaries. Which is why I went to that one spot to kill that enemy, because that enemy is the enemy that drops the highest count of rosaries that I can remember. Or that I can think of. As long as I'm using the Thieves Mark, right? So, I would need to kill 2 of them to get 2 shard bundles, which would be 160, which would cover 1 attempt at that final boss. If I used up my tools, which at the end there I started using a lot of it because I was like getting close to it, right? Now, if you see the problem, the maximum I can carry at all times, if I don't have the bundles, is 700. That would mean I would at least have like 6 attempts at using all my tools. And that's not even all, because I would have to use all of it. If I used all my tools, that's like 5 or 6 attempts, and then I'm out. I would run out of all my shards. Are you seeing where I'm getting at? If 700 is my maximum, and a shard bundle is 80, I would need at least 800, which would be 10 bundles, which would be 400 rosaries, buying it from the clerk, which would be having to grind that one enemy if you have the Thieves Mark, and killing it 8 times. Nope. Yes, 8 times. Actually, no, I'm lying to you. It would be 10 times because you'd need to buy 10 to be able to get 800. Anyway, my point is, it's a lot of managing because if you run out, you have to grind. You guys, at least most of the people that have been able to see me stream this game, knows I had the shard pendant on almost at all times, which is supposed to boost shard drop from the enemies. But it only helps so much. They actually don't drop that many. So it is encouraged at that point to buy the bundles. Now, I'm repeating myself and mentioning it, as I need to make it clear. It's a lot of grinding to just be able to use tools that in the first game were tied to your soul. And the fact that in this game, you can see her crafting them with her silk. And the shards. So, that's where I get to my point of saying, I really wish stuff like the tools would have instead been tied to the silk and the shards, and I could just do it on the go. So the thing that you can do with Architect, I wish I could just do on the go and not be tied to Architect. Or just not have the resource be there. And I just have to use silk to craft them, or just be able to use them like a special attack, like my silk skills. Maybe you can fight me on this. Maybe you can say like, but that'd be too easy. Maybe you're right. Maybe, just maybe. But ultimately, the resource management of the tools is the thing that made me dislike the game the most. Because that, when I fought the last boss last time I streamed, that was about 3 hours of me fighting her. And I ran out of everything. Anytime I've had like boss fights like that, or like with the Superfly, I've run out of my tools. And it ends up being a me fighting without anything. Because otherwise I would have to spend, like with the fly, near 30 minutes trying to get everything back. Again, you can imagine, I don't find that fun. It's such a inconvenience to me to have to do that. But whatever. Whatever the case, right? Be that as it may, I think the tools themselves, the majority of them are cool, but I most definitely, and I mean definitely, miss the synergies from the first game. So for the people that played it, you know what I'm talking about, but the ones that haven't, in the first game, you would equip badges that help you throughout the game, same like how I can equip the compass. But there were certain badges that if you equip with other ones, it boosts them. For example, there is a badge that would slowly sap away your souls and make a little like fly, like a tiny little night fly that would follow you. There was a cap, so it would only spawn that many and then they would stop. But there was badges you could equip that make them act a little different. If I'm remembering right, there's the stink bug like badge where the what it does is quite literally give you an aura of stink. But when it creates a little fly, it makes them a stink fly. And there were other things that could affect that too. There was spores that you could like join together and make like a giant explosion. Like this game has some. Like the poison itself affects every tool. And that's cool. But that's like really it. You see where I'm getting at? There is some in this, but it's not as plentiful as it was in the other one. Because the other one had a lot of secret like badge combinations that would just make everything really nice and cool. Hell, there was like multiple badges that would extend the length of the nail. Like you could compare and make a bunch, and you didn't have this thing here where it's like, oh, you can only put yellow on yellow, blue on blue. It was like anything goes. And you could even like break it by adding one that couldn't fit into a slot, and the punishment is you would take more damage. Like you had all those type of things, and in this one, it feels like they kind of streamlined it a little bit more so people don't have to do that. But in doing that, it makes the game harder because you can't really have the flexibility that I would want. Because look at the fact that every time I was looking at the yellow section of like, what can I switch in and switch out? There's nothing there that I want to switch out. Like it ends up me being just keeping the same things, where the blues is where the real changes are. Blue is where they have the poison, where you have the explosive mirrors, where you have the contact ice. Like you have a lot there. But I don't know. It just feels constrictive. That's the word. Everything for the gameplay of this game feels so much more constrictive compared to Hollow Knight, the first one, that I didn't feel as free playing. And I will give them the credit of they definitely made all the secret walls a bitch and a half to actually find this time around. Like I've started this game with just hitting random walls, and somehow some of these random walls that I was hitting, I was missing. Or hitting them and not noticing. Like, I missed out a lot of different locations, and it's ridiculous. But it is what it is, right? Uh, I don't know. Ultimately, there was a lot of things I loved. Like, as far as fights go, the Queen Ant, that one, the mechanized dancers, Terobio, those fights were my favorite. Those were so fucking fun and cool and just unique. They didn't frustrate me. They could be hard, but they were fun. But then you have fights like the last one, and it's just not fun. I would have said Superfly, but the thing with Superfly is I punished myself because I just did it wrong on purpose. So I'm not gonna complain about that one. That's on me. Complaining about that one is stupid, and I'm not gonna do that. Even though it did have a little bit bullshit with the summoning minions. But overall, how I feel about the game after all this waiting is I'm happy it came out, and mostly I had fun. But I don't love it in the same way I loved the first one. I will have to wait and see what they do with like expansions, if they do it the same way the first one was, where they added a ton of content. And we'll see then and there, right? But as it is right now, I like it. I don't love it. It's like an 8 out of 10. And I'm probably being biased with that rating for myself. But it is what it is. As I said, I am done with the game. Anything else I will do will be on my downside or a downtime. And what else I'm gonna play after the fact? Well, I have a bunch of stuff. I have to see if I get the time because I have a lot of stuff I need to be doing. I'm still gonna be doing the Inktober stuff. I'm doing personal projects. I'm helping out friends with some stuff on the background. I just gotta keep practicing in. As I mentioned earlier, at some point I want to consider doing like commission work for people when I feel a little bit more confident, but we'll see. As it is, I'm done for the day, and I will go on to do other stuff for the rest of my day. So on Tuesday, I'll see what I'll play. I want to play a horror game. I want to see what I can find. Like, I have some games, so I'm gonna look around in my list, see something of interest, and play it for horror games because I want to play. I want to play shit like that for October. I mean, it's October, for Christ's sake. So with that being the case, I will thank you guys all for stopping on by. I hope you managed to enjoy whatever you could. I will end stream, but since I have a few people, I kinda want to see if I have anyone that I know online streaming. And god damn it, every time I want to raid into someone, they're always offline. I mean, it's late, so it is what it is. All right, again, thank you guys for stopping on by. I hope you guys take it easy. I hope you have a nice day, evening, or night. I will catch you when I catch you on the next stream. Take it easy. Take care. Goodbye, and till tonight. Cheers.